Hi everyone, it's Centrea.
And Mithra, her mom.
Today we're going to be making
We are making,
hazelnut chicken schnitzel.
yes. And today we actually have a special guest that came all the way from Missouri to join us. Her name is Miss Hannah Smith.
Yay!
So Hannah is Centrea's younger sister, my youngest daughter. And she come down and she's hanging out with us this week. So she'll probably be in a few more videos in the next few days. She also loves to cook. And yeah, so we're pretty excited that she's joining us.
Yeah, so come cook with us today.
Come cook with us. Okay, so we are back for our third. Is this our third dish?
We
that
did.
We've been doing? We
had
the
the pancakes, fudge, and then the muffins. So this is our fourth.
This is our fourth one.
This is our first savory one, though.
Yeah, it is. So we have hazelnut chicken schnitzel. Again, we have been pulling recipes out of this 30-day sugar detox magazine.
It's kind of cut off because it's
My head was cut off. Okay. So the first thing that I'm going to do is read the ingredients that you're going to need for this recipe. You're going to need a half a cup of skinned, toasted, unsalted hazelnuts, or you can replace it with skinned almonds. We decided to use almonds because we couldn't find hazelnuts that were skinned. So yeah, and then half a cup of whole wheat plank breadcrumbs. We also have 2 tablespoons of white wheat flour, 1 large egg, 4 ounces of boneless, skinless chicken cutlets. We have a teaspoon of sea salt and a teaspoon of ground pepper, 3 tablespoons of olive oil, 2 cloves of garlic, thinly sliced, and 14 ounces of green beans, 1 cup of grape cherry tomatoes. We decided to double the recipe since we do have our guest with us this evening. So let's go ahead and get started, guys. All right. We have already did a lot of the prep work already. The almonds are actually supposed to be put in a food processor. Centrea already did that. And she broke those almonds down and blended them up very finely. So I don't know if you can see that, but that's kind of what we did. So we're going to transfer over to the shallow dish that we have here. Our flour. No, I'm sorry, just kidding. It's going to be the almond nuts and the panko.
Almonds.
Panko. I said planko. Like, because Hannah and Treya plank. I tried it once, it didn't work very well. Actually, I stayed up for a while in the planks. I mean the pankos.
Plank.
It's paint.
This is panko.
Oh, panko.
Yes, these breadcrumbs.
They're like breadcrumbs, so.
Mmm.
We're going to put that in there. I'm assuming you probably should stir it around. It doesn't say that, but I would think we would stir it around. So you can just kind of stir it around. Oh, actually it does say stir. See that? Stir. So stir the panko and the almonds. Oh, wow. Our dogs are barking. In a shallow dish, a different shallow dish, Hannah, could you please put this almond flour in one of the other shallow dishes there? In the third shallow dish, we're going to whisk together 2 eggs, because again we are doubling it, along with 2 tablespoons of water, but again we're going to put 4 tablespoons of water. Alright, so the first thing after we have done all of this, we've got our dishes together. We have...
Okay, so whisk.
Okay, so she's going to whisk the eggs. Sprinkle chicken with your salt and your pepper. 4 teaspoons of salt and pepper. Working with 1 piece at a time. So you're gonna do one piece at a time. Now, while she's doing that, we are going to use for myself and my husband, Mrs. Dash, because it's actually no sodium. We also have some friends that own a spice business, and it's called Spicey J's.
Shout out Spicey J's.
Sorry. Sister Allison. And Brother Jerry. Those are like my favorite people. Anyway, Spicey J seasoning. This one here is called When It Matters. And it has onion and garlic in it and 0 sodium. So we're gonna also use this on the 2 pieces of meat that we don't want sodium on. But for those that can do salt, Centray is making it the regular way that the recipe calls for. And she's using black salt, which is, again, it has a little bit less sodium than regular salt does. And then she's going to use a bit of pepper as well. So,
Okay.
yeah. Oh, and by the way, if you ever want to order some spices from Spicey J's, they are really good.
We'll link them in the description down below.
Yeah. All right, so the next thing is we are going to drench chicken in the flour mixture. So that would be that first one there. And you're gonna turn it over and coat it. The next thing is you're going to kind of shake a little bit of that off of there, make it kind of even. Now you're gonna dip it into your egg mixture, letting the excess drip back into the dish. All right, take it on over to the panko crumbs, and then make sure that you kind of press both sides of the chicken into the plancos.
I heard you skillet.
And while she's doing that, we're gonna add into our large skillet behind us 1 tablespoon of oil on medium.
But we doubled it, right?
But we did double it, but we just need 2 tablespoons because this says 1.
Go on to the second. What, right?
Yeah, you can go ahead and do the second one. Right, we're back now. While Hannah continues to dip the rest of the chicken, Centray and I are over here at the stove, and we have oiled this large pan. That was the next step, to oil a large non-stick skillet and heat 1 tablespoon of oil over medium heat. Now, since we doubled it, obviously we're going to heat more than just 1 tablespoon. So, she has added half of the chicken and cooked, well, she hadn't cooked nothing actually.
Yeah. We're gonna add the chicken now, right?
Yeah, we're adding the chicken now. This recipe is a little bit more difficult. You gotta really pay attention. All right, so she's adding in the chicken right now. She's gonna add half of the chicken and cook it, and then turn it over 1 time until it's golden and no longer pink inside. This takes about 6 to 10 minutes. So can you put the timer on for 6 to 10 minutes?
So maybe 7 minutes?
Yeah.
And then I'll flip.
Yep. And then she's going to flip it over. We'll transfer it to a large plate and then keep it warm. We'll repeat this over and over until we get all of the chicken cooked. Doesn't that look yummy? It's gonna look yummy anyway.
It looks so good.
Good stuff. All right, well, we are going to finish up what we need to finish up, and then we will be back.
Okay guys, this is what they look like now after we flipped them. They look so good and they smell so yummy. They look really good and they smell really yummy.
We're going to cook them another 6 minutes on this side. Put
Okay, everybody, so this is what they look like after they're already all done cooked. Okay, everybody, so we heated up our second pan with oil in it, with some olive oil in it. So we're gonna cook the green beans and the tomatoes now, with the garlic, I think, in it. So Mom's gonna read us the instructions.
Okay, so first thing we're gonna do, Hannah's gonna give us the garlic sliced up very thinly, some cloves of garlic, and since we doubled it, we're gonna use 4 cloves, but the recipe calls for 2. We're gonna go ahead and kind of brown those a little bit, 45 to 60 seconds. The next thing after that will be the green beans. Hannah, what do you think so far?
I think it smells good. I'm excited to eat it someday.
I'm really glad that you were able to join us tonight.
Me 3. So exciting. We love it.
We love it. All right. So I think we can go ahead and add in the green beans. So it calls for 14 ounces of green beans. We're using 16 since, again, we have our special guest eating with us today. The next thing that you're going to want to add in are your cherry tomatoes. So the cherry tomatoes calls for 1 cup. You're going to half the cherry tomatoes. You're going to add those in. Again, we're using 2 cups. Also, we would like to have the salt, Hannah, if you don't mind, and the pepper. Salt and the pepper with 2 to 3 tablespoons of water.
I'm gonna throw in that salt and pepper for us.
Right.
I think I'm gonna throw it in the water for us, possibly. This looks really yummy.
It does. I'm chicken ready. We're working on it. Yeah. Nice little chicken.
Okay, and we covered this, right?
Yep, we're going to cover that with a lid. If you don't have a lid, then you can use foil and just kind of lay it over the top. This chicken looks funny to me. Look at it. It looks like a little leg right here, and then I don't know. Kind of funny.
We have a lid for ours, so we're using a lid. But you can use foil if you don't have a lid. If you have a lid, use a lid.
Right, so after you cover your foil, we are going to go ahead and let that cook for 6 to 7 minutes until the beans are tender and crispy. Good stuff.
Yum.
All right. We love it.
There's Mathra. And sister. We call her sister around here.
Yes.
Okay, we will come back whenever stuff is a little bit more cooked. I'll show you guys what it looks like. Yum! This is what the green beans and the tomatoes and the garlic looks like after it's all cooked and everything. So yum. Take a bite. Love it. Okay, so we're gonna plate everything and show you guys what it looks like plated. Hey everybody, this is what it looks like after it's plated. Chicken and then the vegetables, the green beans and the tomatoes. It looks so yummy.
So the green bean situation you got going on right there is 1/4 of a cup for a serving. So yeah, looks pretty good.
Looks really good. Can't wait to eat it.
We'll see what Woody says and Jacob.
So excited for the reaction.
Yep, let's do it.
Ready, so we're doing Woods' reaction now. So I think he's gonna do the vegetables first, the green beans and the tomatoes first. Hey, go for it, Woods. How do we like it?
What do you think?
Need another bite?
Tell the truth.
It's not bad.
Not bad.
What would you do differently? Or would you?
The tomatoes I didn't cook a little longer,
Let the tomatoes cook a little longer?
so you don't have that real tomato in.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Cook tomatoes longer. Let's try the chicken now.
That was a big bite. Of course, it's low sodium, right? Low sodium, low sugar. So,
Uh-oh.
there goes the
Woody's water kind of spilled a little bit. Let's move it for him.
So the low sodium and low sugar recipe came out of the low sugar magazine cookbook thing that I got when I was in the grocery aisle.
Not your grocers.
Yeah, I was checking out and I saw it. I think it's a pretty good cookbook or magazine. So what do you think?
I think that would be better with some salt.
Yeah, well, we used Mrs. Dash and we used pepper.
And we use, what's their spices?
The onion and garlic spice from Spicey J's.
Yeah.
So it's probably, you know, I think what we're learning is that food is not, it's for energy. And as much as, you know, we want to have the salt and the sugar and things like that, it's just not the best thing for, you know, our bodies all the time. So, and, you know, in moderation, yeah. But if you are severe diabetic or have super high blood pressure, hypertension, heart issues, things like that, you know, we just have to think a little bit differently. And, you know, we can still have good food, obviously, but we just have to have it in moderation and be careful. So, all right, well.
So, out of 10, Woods, what do you rate it?
Out of 10,
Yep. What do you rate the vegetables out of 10?
I give it a 7.
Okay, and the chicken out of 10?
You're not really a big chicken fan anymore, are you? Or are you?
I like the crust.
You like the crust? Okay.
Chicken's tender.
Oh, that's a plus. Chicken's tender, not dry. It's a big deal. 'Cause
So-
dried chicken's nasty.
So, out of 10 for the chicken, what would you rate it?
I give it an 8.
8 out of 10. So, 7 for the vegetables and 8 for the chicken. Go us! Woohoo! Okay.
Woods, can you do this?
Go Woody.
Do your dance moves. You have more?
Not for the camera.
Can you do this?
Okay, so Jacob's next. Okay, everybody, so we're gonna do Jacob's review now.
Let's get it.
Okay, so which one first? The vegetables?
Yeah, I'll do the vegetables first.
Okay, he's gonna do the vegetables first.
Vegetables good.
Did you eat the tomato?
Oh, I ain't the tomato.
You like them?
Yeah, I like them.
Okay.
Good.
Out of 10, what do you give the vegetables?
I give it a 8.
8 out of 10?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's give it a 7. Now let's try the chicken. He's gotta cut it first.
Yeah.
Go for it. Like
Different. Yeah, I like it.
Different. Okay, so out of 10, what do you rate the chicken?
I'll give it a 9.
9 out of 10?
Mm-hmm.
Woohoo! Okay, Jacob gave it a 9 out of 10. Okay, so next we will be doing Mom, Mathra, mine, and sister's. Okay, everybody, so now Mom and me, Mathra, and me and sister are going to do our taste test. So, I guess we can go ahead and do the chicken first. Nope. 10 out of 10.
That's really good.
Nice, crisp, and juicy. Yeah, I give it 10 out of 10. Yeah. What does Mathra give it?
I would give it a 10 out of 10 as well because, I mean, to me, this doesn't, I mean, it's like perfect. It's not too much salt. And I didn't even use salt on this, on mine, at all. And it's tender, moist. Yeah, it's really good.
Yay. Okay. Let's try the vegetables now. I really like them. Yeah. I kind of agree with Woods though. I think the tomatoes should be cooked a little bit longer. Yeah.
Yeah, and I wish there was a little more salt. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
7 out of 10. Well, I'd go 8 out of 10.
Yeah, I'd go 8 out of 10 too.
I'd
We're still
probably
good.
do 7 or 8 out of 10 because I feel like maybe the green beans could have been cooked a little longer too. Probably
Yeah.
the whole mixture could have. But other than that, I mean, I think it tastes pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
5 stars.
So make sure you guys subscribe and like our video.
Subscribe down below.
Subscribe down below and like our video, and we will link the Spicey J's, Spicey J, down below in the description, so you guys can go ahead and go follow them or hit them up if you guys want any spices from them.
They're
and-
superb. They're really good.
yeah. And so we'll see you guys next time.
Tell your
Bye.
friends, tell your family,
Everybody.
tell your mom and your wife.
Yep.
All right. Thank you.
Okay.
We'll see you next
Bye.
time.